evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Jackson's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. He's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in, and he's ready to explode inside those ropes.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the man, Jackson. His opponent in the blue corner, please welcome the man.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay? Let's notch him up.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Nice block by Jackson. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Jackson. Jackson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Good job with another left hand. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
No holding, no holding.
Halfway through this round here. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. What a good counterpunch by Jackson. This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. A headshot blocked. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block by Jackson. Jackson's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him a plan B.
Misses his opponent's headshot. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Jackson. Not able to land the uppercut. Halfway through round number 2. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. And a good counter by Jackson. You can see the cut. He's in a world of hurt right now, Teddy. Look at him right there. What is he going to do? How's he going to survive this?
Well, the only thing he can do now is kill some time, kill some clock, take the air out of the ball. He's got to grab.
Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Good defensive skill. That was not well targeted by Jackson. Well-placed counterpunch by Jackson. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
One time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Coming to the end of this round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Sharp counterpunch by Jackson. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Jackson's looking for some room, and he found a way to get it. The man's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. He's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Good block. Nice strike after catching one by Jackson. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. The man's not going to the body, but Teddy, against such a fast fighter, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should, but, you know, his corner should have recognized that going into this fight. You know, he shouldn't be finding it out as the fight goes on. He should have came in here with that plan.
Way to block there. The old 1-2 scores for him. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
We're gonna cut it. Nothing. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little...
Oh, Jackson's hurt by that. He goes down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice block by Jackson.
Guard up. Kick move. Kick move.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by the man. Halfway through this round.
Keep working the jab.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Targeting the hooks on each man. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Right back to the work up top. Good block there by Jackson. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You were going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Listen, I'm not going to take those shots, understand me? Let's see some people.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
Keep moving.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Jackson's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
That punch away. You got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Don't worry about it. Okay, listen. Stick close to this guy. Don't let him get too far. I want you to move in and hit the body, then the head. All right. So we're going to cut. Nothing. Carry it away to the kitchen. Got that? It's going to happen. You're going to catch it. You're going to catch it.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Jackson's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. I suppose if you're his opponent, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going after it. That cut is there for a reason. Why change anything?
If you're the guy who caused the cut, yeah, the first thing you think, Joe, is you keep going after it, but you don't want to get carried away either. You don't want to go headhunting to the point where maybe he makes an adjustment and you should be going downstairs to the body, but you're seeing that blood, you're seeing that red flag there, and you keep going upstairs when maybe you should be going downstairs visiting that body a little.
Good block by Jackson. One minute to go in this round. There it is! What a turn of events! What a turnaround! He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
It's over. This fight is over. The Blade's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
Your winner, The Blade, Jackson.
Jackson's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy